Hi, welcome to the video. Welcome to Jacksonville Drone. This is a video of a project right next to my house. This is Crossroad Church, which is off of Gate Parkway, Jacksonville, Florida. And getting this video with my DJI Mini 2 drone, which is tiny, but it seems to do just a really fun job. This development is some property that this church has sold. They sold it to build a school, to developer or the school system to build a school, as well as Lennar Homes to build townhomes. And there's a little picture of a little video of the sign. And you can tell I'm a new drone flyer as I'm just trying to cue this up and fly. So, all right, so we're flying over the side of the church. It's a little retention pond, and to my understanding, this pond is going to be moved around. I think they're going to move it. They're going to move all the wildlife from one pond to another pond that's in front of the church, and just getting some little views. I don't know if you can see on the left-hand side of the screen, there's a few geese. There's a little egret that flies in. This is me trying to be creative. At this point when I did this video, I was a very new drone pilot, so I had two goals: not to crash my drone and also to try to get some decent video. So we're going to pan up a little bit and show you, it's really close next door. This is Mirabella Condominiums. And when I scroll to the left, there is the picture of the field that's been cleared, as well as the church. And here's the pond in front of the church. That intersection is Gate Parkway. And to the right, you might have missed it, but you could see the very tops of the Florida Blue buildings. Doing just a little bit of adjustment here. Again, new drone pilot. You have to forgive me on this one. Just getting used to it, the controls. All right, we see a nice tree line, and I believe this tree line will be removed because the road is going from that intersection kind of through this tree line to the back area there, through that back parking lot. So let's get a little bit closer. We're going to fly over the church a little bit, over the retention pond. This is the parking lot that's directly behind the church, and you can see that the land used to be very densely wooded pine trees, has now been mostly cleared. In Florida, we do have a lot of rain showers, so you can see there's a little bit of a pond developing on the right-hand side of the screen. A lot of water, just stagnant, and that just doesn't have the opportunity to dry up. So we're flying a little bit over the back of the church. I wanted to give you a view. In the distance, you can see the Florida Blue buildings, again off of Gate Parkway. This gives a really nice view of the church. The retention pond to the left, again, that will be removed. The church has a very nice little playground for children. Nice big back field area where they hold events. And it gives you a good idea of the proximity of where the school is going to be located in regards to the intersection way down there at Gate Parkway. Again, just a few adjustments. New pilot. And this, you can really begin to see just how they've cleared this land. There's also a nice subdivision to the side of this property as well, and that's been there for a while. I believe it's Shiloh Mill. And then we can pan around and see a lot of the trees have been removed. You know, it didn't seem like that big of a piece of a property, but now that the land's cleared, it does seem pretty big. It does go back quite a ways. And here's a little more video of me flying over the Canadian geese, getting fairly low, but not trying to disturb them. And it's funny, you start out with maybe 4 or 5 geese, they have babies, and all of a sudden there's 30 geese in the pond. And it only takes a couple months for them to grow into maturity, so it's like, holy cow, look at all these geese. So I'm going to drop down a little bit again in the DJI 2 Mini. I love how small it is. You can get really low. The geese don't seem to see the drone as a threat. You know, they're kind of checking it out. Maybe swimming a little bit offset, but no real concerns there. I think they don't see the drone as a big eagle or anything. More like a mosquito as it flies by. It's so tiny. I'm positioning myself now to fly back down the pond. So it's just a little adjustments of flying around. You can see that the wind's picked up on this side of the pond. There's lots of little wave ripples there. And okay, here we go. We're going to drop down a little bit and do one last pass over the geese. If you like this video, please subscribe and like. And I have more of a series coming for you. It's going to be almost daily uploads, as with the construction of the school and the townhomes.